What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to a special video in which you and I were going to pretend that this right here is an arena, okay? This small carrier ship that we're on, this is our arena here in free fall, and we're trying to hold our own here. I'm spawning in with a Raven and I'm having a stealth Spectre to my left and a stealth Inquisitor to my front, and I have to just say GG, sorry dude, there's nothing I can do at this point. I was trying to somehow go for a kill here. Look, the Inquisitor, I'm going for targeting him right now. I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm not going to be the one getting the kill, unfortunately. So sometimes you're going to end up in a situation where you just lose by default when you have the wrong bot chosen or whatever. But you know, let's use the opportunity here and say this is our arena, and we're going to try to be the absolute reigning master of this one, okay? So, having the Spectre with Storm and EQ shield, whatever, running right now, that I want to make use of. He just double dashed, so I can just activate my stealth jump and kind of absolutely annihilate him. There's no way where he could dash out of line of sight for me. Anyone else coming? Oh, we have a hover right there with, I'm not sure what he was using, Scourge and Gecko. Excuse me, guys. So maybe we can actually catch that hover right there. That would be great, but yeah, he already knows. He was already looking at me. He already knew what was gonna happen. So I'm gonna ignore the hover for now and see if I can instead go for whatever this is, because remember, whatever it is, it just used its stealth jump. So for another 15 seconds, it will not be able to stealth jump, and that means it's going to be an absolute free kill for me. Whenever you do a stealth jump, guys, you need to make sure either you're gonna kill the only enemy you have next to you, or B, at least after the stealth runs out, you're in safety. That's how you can maximize the potential. We're going to be the champion of this arena in the course of this match, guys. I'm gonna show you this. This is gonna be so insane, okay? We're going to be the only one left alive. Boom, kill here. That was absolutely my kill. I totally deserved that one. And let's go. That's a Shock Train Bulgazari. Usually an incredibly dangerous thing, an incredibly powerful bot that you really don't want to fight, but with having a physical shield and the storm and the ability to get close to him, there is very little he can do. And there goes his most important bot. Bye-bye! Yo, that really I mean, I don't feel sad for killing. I feel sad for doing this to a Griffin, because I think the Griffin is he's just outdated at this point, and he can't really keep up with the power of the Spectre or Inquisitor or whatnot. But if this is a Bulgazari Shock Train, then hell no, I'm not going to feel bad about this. See, so these guys, okay? This guy is looking at me, he wants to shoot me. You see the yellow orcans glowing through the gap. This guy already fired at me. What they know is that the Spectre has very little HP. It's a quick kill. You need to just deal a little bit of damage to get the kill, and that's what it's about in free fall, getting the kill. They're not interested in dealing damage, they want to sneak the kill. Now, obviously, when they look at me like this, at some point they're gonna encounter themselves, right? They're in a line. If I just stay in safety here, the one guy will come up and they will meet each other, and that's what I'm counting on. Right now, I'm counting on that these guys will eventually meet each other, and that is what's going to happen in 3, 2, 1, and that's my moment right here, jumping in, depleting both shields with my storm, and then just whooping the kills one and boom twice. I am still at the same level of HP, and batch, I got them both. Yes! That's free for all, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna, no matter if you deserve it or not, you're gonna get the kill. We have a Zeus Fury over there. Did I just, wait a minute, that looked like a jump. Look. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. It looked like I jumped, but that was actually not a jump. That's crazy. Okay, we have something with Orcans. I think an Orcan Haechi coming up. You remember that if you get kills in free for all, you can restore a bot that was destroyed, right? With these points that we're, these fist points that we're collecting here. Yeah, the enemies have already gotten a few kills, so they can restore a bot. The first one, I think, costs only 1, so everyone will be able to do that. So they can just reset their most powerful and most favorite bot. They can just bring it back. Now, obviously, this guy was being fired at, so I can just come in, kill him in 2 hits. The Haechi will not have that without firing back. He wants to take revenge for me killing his kill stealing, whatever. His kill, he comes in and gets killed as well. Rampage! How many guys did we have just killed now with one bot? I don't know. But one thing's for sure, we can clearly call ourselves a champion at this point. So what do we have here? Oh, we have an Inquisitor with, yo, Apparently, he already had his stealth jump used to get here, and now he got killed by our stealth jump. Godlike was the result. We're still going here, and I'm trying to, you know, pay attention to what's happening. We have 2 enemies. There's only 2 more guys. One is coming from the left, one is coming from the right. I'm in between of both of them. So, of course, they will go both for me directly. There's no doubt about it that they're gonna go and attack me directly. And I thought, aha, Ansel shield, and you know, Taurons, I can show my shield in and just attack him. Unfortunately, you see here, I made my jump, I messed it up. I messed up my jump, and it took me too long to navigate around this obstacle, and that's why he now gets me. Although, no, it's not even him who gets me, it's the guy behind me. That was my fault. I should have paid more attention to where the jump is going, right? I held my shield towards him so I couldn't see him, and then I jumped, and it was a mistake. But if I didn't have messed up that jump, I would have killed him again. That would have been really good, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Anyways, we're still going towards our champion status here on the on this gigantic carrier ship, or actually, for judging that we're running gigantic robots, it appears relatively small, the map itself compared to other maps. Let's get the kill. Absolutely just sneak some kills in. Boop. He wanted to corner shoot or just peek. But in this situation, I killed him, and I just immediately, like a freaking robot in kill mode, I turn around and walk to him instantly. Now I'm seeing what enemies I have. I have an Inquisitor with Orcans to the left and something else to the right. And all I need to do now is make him bait his jump, right? I need to bait his jump. He was going to jump, but he already did it too late, and there he was, destroyed. You know, that's what I mean. If you can hit them and force them into a jump, you're gonna win. They either use the jump at... That was a Spectre, by the way. He got killed so quick. He didn't see my rockets coming because he was behind cover. He came looking around cover, and then he already saw the rocket salvo, and he was instantly killed. That is so insane. So, 12 kills, still going. I think I've only lost... Okay, the first bot I lost was... what was it? The Raven. I lost in a situation where I couldn't do a thing at first. But if we count the Raven away, I have only lost 1 bot so far, and that was once the Spectre with Storm, right? That's the only bot I lost, except for the Raven in the beginning, where, you know, I just don't want to count that. It's just no chance. But ever since that, we're just running 2 bots basically, and he's still regenerating. He's still respawning. Look. I killed him again, and it must be, at this point, it must be getting frustrating, and I think that he's now running out of points. He has restored and restored so many bots that the stuff that's left now is pretty much the weaker... Well, hold on, is that a Spectre? That's a Spectre, so he still has restoration points. And what I do here, this is a very interesting thing. When 2 same bots walk towards each other, both of them have Orcans. There is a 300 meter firing range, but your rockets have splash damage, so you can deal damage to around 320 meters. When both of them are running towards each other, you fire at 340, 330 meters and turn around abruptly. The enemy will still walk 2-3 meters further, and you will get hit, and you will not, okay? Check this out. That's what I mean. 340, I open fire, turn back, and his rockets are just going all into the wall. And because of this, I was able to force him into a stealth jump. Because he already noticed he was taking damage and I wasn't, he needed to save this situation with a stealth jump. Unfortunately, once again, I ruined my own jump, but it was still enough to get him out of the way, because my stealth was running for 2 seconds longer than his, and that is exactly what you need in order to make a victory. I don't think he's going to be able to spawn anymore. That is a absolute monster round where we are certainly the champion on this map, because we are left alive in the end. Because there's 2 ways of, you know, winning in free-for-all. Actually, there's just one, having the highest amount of kills. But there's also another way. If, for example, you are the guys left standing, you're the last man standing on the map, then you may still lose because somebody else has got more kills. But to me personally, being the last guy standing also is worth kind of a victory. if you ask me. I think that's worth something, right? Even if you're not, you know, it still feels like a victory to be left alive at the end and being the only one. And that is something that happens very often. In this case here, we were the champion because we had the highest kills and we were left alive. And nobody could spawn in anymore. And it also seemed like at the end of the round that some dudes had a disconnect or something. You know, some had 0 kills, or maybe they weren't just able to kill somebody. Maybe they ran into me the whole time, I don't know. But yeah, so let's go and try to fight this second Orkin Haechi, right? And that's the next thing here with the Scourge Haechi. You are the absolutely Haechi counter. Because look, he was trying to double dash to avoid some damage. Forget it. There is no avoiding damage from a Scourge, because the Scourge aims all by itself and you're gonna deal the full damage no matter where he goes. Unless he goes behind you, then you lose your lock on, and that is going to be very dangerous for you, but that's the only thing that can happen. And yeah, so I was able to counter 2 full Orkin Haechis with just 1 Haechi right here. Now I have a physical shield. All I have to do is walk very close to him and try to sneak a few shots to his left side around the shield. And he prepared this guy for me. Booyah! Next champions, you know, match is already about to begin. As you can see right here, we're gathering kills left and right. We already have 4, and the match has, you know, hasn't really gone very far so far. There is an Inquisitor. I knew he jumped before. He's gonna have 2 seconds left on the stealth stomp, and there he goes. He was just about to activate his stealth. You know, sometimes if you count, and you know that the cooldown, and you count the time after their stealth jump, then you know how long exactly you still have until he does the next one. And in this case, it was a very close call, but it did still work. I was still able to get him before he activated his stealth jump. Obviously, that was my plan, otherwise I wouldn't have come. If I thought he was going to activate his stealth jump before, I wouldn't have done it. Now I'm here in a very, very hopeless one-on-one. He bypasses my energy shield. He's got a physical shield. I have no chance. The only thing I can try is to try to make him lose his lock on and totally screw around with him with a double dash. See, like this? Very quickly turning around, making him miss a lot of his shots, changing direction, and I got him down to like 5% HP or so. Incredibly effective, but unfortunately it wasn't quite enough. Somebody else got the kill. This right here is going to be a moment from our Raven video that I'm going to do to show you how insanely dangerous the Raven can be, especially as a hunter in free-for-all, because you can cross so much distance in like 2 seconds. The enemy will not see that coming. Unless they actually see you coming. Then they will see that coming, yes. So here, jumping another one. I realize right now that I've already shown this part in another video, or will be, but it's only a short sequence that we're gonna have a look at. Here, once again, I tried to quickly... I saw he's out of range. I can't shoot at him, so I switched target, and then I switched back to him to have a chance to get the kill, but unfortunately, I was too slow with my reaction there. I should have done that first. Now we're both all going for this guy here, and unfortunately, the other one got this kill, somebody got the Lancelot now, and I didn't get any of those, and now I'm the one getting killed, so I got out of this situation here with 0 benefit. I lost my bot and I got 0 kills, and this way the other dude now took the lead, okay? Even though we had such a powerful beginning with so many kills at first, somebody else is already taking the lead, and now I'm actually focusing this guy out completely because he is currently the first. You can see it right here, the crown, and I'm second. So if I kill him, I should be able to get back the first. And boosh, there it is. I'm first now, and if I do it right, I might be able to also kill this Bulgazari right now. Really quickly, boosh, yeah, kill again. Now, I'm easily the first now because I have gathered enough kills, and I think that the second place now has to get 2 kills in order to catch up with me, right? I don't want to fight him, I want to fight the Haechi because I know for a fact that the Haechi is the second, right? So killing this guy wouldn't be as beneficial to me as killing him, because this right here is the #1 opponent for me in this map. I could kill the Lancelot too, but if I manage to kill him, I will have definitely made a better deal towards my victory at the end. So I'm draining his shield, activating my stealth jump, running at him with a lot of rockets, dealing tons of damage, and then not being able to actually get the kill. That was incredibly unlucky, and yeah, so unfortunately the guy got killed, but I didn't get anything. And now look who's getting my kill now. Enemy is firing from here. Enemy is firing from the left. And there's one guy up here with shock train. Whoosh! And it has to be him. It has to be the second place who got me killed. No! Because that means he is now first and I have to somehow get the kill. He used his... That was, by the way, very bad or not a good idea that he used his dash to fire at me right there. He should have kept his dash to avoid my rockets. So he's now defenseless. Even though I took some big hit from him here from his rockets, from his shock train. I was able to get him out of the way, and with this, you know, secure the first spot. And you seeing how this is like a coming and going in the first position. We're just giving away like the first spot. He's super far away there with his shock train or with his, I'm not sure, Scourge or shock train. I think it's Scourge. He's got Scourge on that Bulgazari, and he's out of range. So what I can do, I can just absolutely gladly take out this Inquisitor right here, and he can just sit there and watch me get yet another point for my stats. So since, oh, my stealth was running longer than his, then I should have actually landed in line of sight. Thankfully, got another kill. Now he is left alive, and another dude is spawning in too. I'm speeding up this next part a little bit here so we can get into the next situation, or basically show you what the end of the round is. Then I noticed that now there's only 3 seconds left on time. Even if I jump at him, I won't be able to get in range. He's got a dashes, and this guy won't be dealing damage to him anymore. The round is pretty much over, so I'm just going to basically sit here and say no to him before we end the match. That was, however, a very close one. He was a very, very, very powerful opponent, mostly because the freaking shock train, but you know, that's what it is. Look, he actually did a little bit more damage than I did, because the shock train is a really, really badass thing on war robots. But hey, that's something I wanted to show you guys, the champion of the arena here, especially this first round. I thought this was a really, really interesting one I wanted to share with you, because I stayed alive for so long with my most favorite bot. That has to become a video. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe. It's brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing out.